everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Mia, in case you don't already recognise me. I know I look slightly strange today. I've got my hair curled, well, I've got pinned up. I'll take it down later. And yes, I'm in my pyjamas filming, and I do have an excuse. It's because when I started, I knew I needed to film a video today, and then I pinned my hair, and then I was like, okay, I need to get changed, and I was like, okay, I can't get changed. Anyway, it was a big long story, so I can't take this off until I take my hair out. I don't want to take my hair out yet, so anyway. Let me just, I've been talking for 35 seconds, 36 already, so let's just explain what this video is about. Today I'm going to be doing a palette review on the new Tati Beauty Volume 1 Neutral Palette. I got this for Christmas and I'm very excited to use it. This is not only a review, but it's going to be a first impressions as well. So it's my first time even opening, touching, swatching, using it on my eyes. So yeah, this isn't going to be a face tour or anything. So it's just going to be me playing around with it, testing the formula out and all of that jazz. So I'm literally just going to do my eyebrows super quickly, and I'll zoom you in and we'll get started. Okay guys, so as you can see, I've just done my eyebrows off camera using the Benefit Kabrow in shade 5 and carving them out using the plouise base in shade 2. Now we are going to jump right into this, and here is the palette we are using today, Tati Beauty. Very nice packaging. I like it. I like how it's not black. It's like grey, like a really it's like charcoal grey. And then this is it when you take the fold off, so it has the gold writing on. Very pretty, very smart. And then this is the beautiful palette. So pretty. Now as you can see, it is a very neutral palette, which I personally enjoy. I love a good neutral. But basically it has different textures, so they're all the same colour as you can see. So let me try and show you. So these, like, every row is the same colour, but it's all different textures. So this bottom row is matte, then this is sequin, this is metallic, and then this is glitter. So I'm very excited about this. It looks super cool. And we're basically just going to go right into it, I think. We're going to make it a little bit smoky, but still very nice and natural. So first of all, I'm going to be dipping into this little pencil brush from Zoeva. This is A231 brush, and look at this, I have a new mirror. So you won't be seeing my browsings mirror anymore, thank God. I'm just going to quickly pat over this base, make sure there's no creases, just like that. And I'm going to go into that brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Ritual and just tapping. I'm taking the Ritual Matte. So it's quite rich. I can see already there's a lot of pigment, so I'm just going to tap it off. And I'm going to apply this very lightly. There's a lot of pigment, and I'm using very light pressure. So if I just tap this on very lightly, because I don't want it too heavy. I'm going to blend this out with another colour. I just want to sort of use this there, and then small circular motions, just making sure there's no harsh edges. And now we're going to take this little brush from Peaches and Cream, the PC37 brush, and we're going to go into the shade Soothe, which is the lighter brown shade. Coat that brush, tap it off. As you can see, there's quite a bit of fallout once you tap it off, but I don't mind that. And there's also very minimal fallout in the pan, but there is some. Just want to mention that. But yeah, I'm just going to be tipping into a bit of that and just sort of going over that shade that we just applied and blending it out. And then go back into this brush and tap into a little bit of Ritual, tiny bit like I said before, and just use that and sort of wiggle it upwards just to blend it in with that other shade we've just applied. And just sort of have that wingy effect. And just do the exact same thing on the other side. I like it because they are rich in colour, but they're not unblendable. Like I've had shadows where they're so pigmented, like you struggle blending them out. But these are quite nice, I must say so myself. Now we are going to actually dip into, I find I'm feeling a little bit colourful. So I'm just going to dip into the slightest little bit of this shade here, the orange. I just want to show you the fallout so far. It's not very much, but I want to show you when I tap into this here, like that. Not much fallout is there, so I like to show that on camera because I like to know the fallout when I'm buying a palette. So I'm just going to tap this off on a big fluffy brush. This is the Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush, and I'm going to be lightly, really lightly. I don't want too much of this. Just to add that little bit of warmth. Can you see that? So I'm going to really dip my brush in, but then tap it off a lot, and you just graze in the eye with this, very lightly. And you can go back in and build it. So I'm just going to do that. And then I still feel like on this eye I need a little bit more ritual. Just build up into the crease. That's what I'm going to do. And then what I'm going to do is just take a big fluffy brush and blend all of that together. Just to really smoothen that out. Because this is one of my favourite techniques. I just think it works really well. Because you don't want any harsh lines, so you just use a clean fluffy brush and go over everything. You can't miss anything then. This is looking very, very nice. I'd like to go into a more sort of fluffy brush, just like this. And I don't know if the colour's picking up as well as it is here, but I really like it so far. So right now I'm mixing Soothe and Ritual together. And I'm just going to sort of graze that and go a little bit heavier in the crease. Just really keep blending that out. They have a black shade in here which I'm actually dying to use, but I just don't want to use it today. So you'll see that in an upcoming video. I'll swatch it for you in a minute, but I just don't feel like actually using it today. I'm going to take another clean fluffy brush here and just, again, blending it out. I'm going to use this brush here, which is the Zoeva 227 brush, and go into a little bit of Ritual once again and just packing that on the outer corner, sort of bringing that in, just very much on the outer corner, just carving, not carving, but it's just like really making that outer corner deep. Now I think that looks really pretty. I'm just going to bring the darkness over a little bit more, just very slightly, like just kind of in the centre, and then leaving it. Now what we're going to do is use this shade here called Aura. This one just there, just right there. And I'm just going to use a brush to pack this on. People say they really like this shade, so I want to try it. In fact, I don't think that's the best brush for it. I'm going to use actually the Peaches and Cream brush I used from before. Let's just clean that off. And then I'm just going to take it and just sort of pack it on. I just want sort of like a bright colour. That's very nice. The sequin formula is strange. As in, it's like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's not shimmer. It's more just sparkle. So it's a little bit strange, but I kind of like it. Now I'm just going to re-emphasise the brown on the outer corner, blending that inwards, and then the same on this side. This is like a lovely bridal look, by the way. I feel like I'm going to a wedding. My hair curled and everything. Now I'm sorry, but I just feel like I have to use a glitter. Okay, so the sequin shade, I'm sorry I've just blew it off, but the sequin shade was a lot more like powdery. It had more fallout, but it doesn't bother me, to be honest. Now I don't know what glitter I want to use. I don't know if I want to use one. In fact, let me just, oh hold on, let me just swatch this. Okay, so that is a swatch of the pink sequin, which is beautiful. This is the swatch of the aura sequin. You can't really see the aura sequin, it's like minimal. This is the soothe sequin, which looks beautiful. And then this is the story sequin. So they're all very, very beautiful shades. Very unique formula, if I do say so myself. As you can see, like, they are sparkly. It's a strange combination. But yeah, I'm going to use a glitter. Let me just touch this. Wow, so that is just touching it. This is a very unique sort of glitter. I'm going to try and just pat that on. That is very pretty. Just tapped it on very lightly. And with the glitter, you just literally want to tap it on your finger. Now, because I have nails on, it's quite difficult to get into the inner corner. So I'm just going to try something. I'm taking the same brush we used to apply the aura. This is the aura glitter, by the way. I'm just going to take a little bit on my brush, if I can, and just sort of apply it to the inner corner. Oh yeah. So it does apply well with a brush, which I'm happy about. Literally, you just want to pat the brush in it though. It's a beautiful glitter. I just think turning it down you can see it more. Like, it's a really pretty glitter. So beautiful. Now, you know what, I've decided it's Christmas, guys, why not? So I'm just going to be using a little angled brush and I'm going to be applying the matte black shade as liner. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it actually makes a huge difference. So far there's like barely any fallout with the black eyeshadow in the pan, and there's no fallout. There's been no fallout on the face from the eyeshadow, only from the glitter, but I kind of understand that. It's pretty normal. So I don't know if you can see a little bit of glitter fallout, but that's okay. But I'm very impressed with this palette so far. I really am. So I'm just going to wiggle that off again. I'm going to take a little bit of the Ritual Sequin shade and just sort of use that to blend this out. I think it might make it nicer. So I'm very happy with this so far. I'm going to give you a few swatches of the other shades, the glitters. So I'm just literally swiping. I'm going to actually show you in case you don't believe me. So then there's this one, and then this one. They're the 4 glitter shades. They're stunning. And the best way of applying these, I think a glitter glue probably would be helpful, but they apply nice on bare skin, I must say. In fact, I might just add whatever's left of this, just a little bit on there. But they're really beautiful. They're gorgeous shades. What I'm going to do now is basically just do my face, most of it, and then I'm going to do my under eye on camera and come back to you then, and then I'll come back at the end and give you my final thoughts. I just need to do a few finishing touches to my face, but I'm pretty much done. So I'm going to do the under eye now, and I'm just going to start by putting a brown pencil in the waterline, just like that. This is the Peach and Cream lip liner in the shade Hotline. Now we're dipping back into the palette. We're going to take this super tiny pencil brush by My Kit Co, which is the 113 brush, and go into Ritual and just really smoke that out. Then taking this little pencil brush, I'm going to take some Soothe and really just blend that out as much as possible. We're going to go in with the Peach and Cream brush again This is a really nice size. So I'm going to be dipping into Soothe and a little bit of Story, the orange shade, just to give it that warmth. So I'm just going to be adding on lashes and doing the finishing touches and add some lipstick, and I'll be right back to tell you my final thoughts. So guys, this is the finished look. Hair's finally down, so I look a little bit more normal now. I just want to give my final thoughts and reviews on this palette. As you can see, the glitter is still looking beautiful, and the colours are still very vibrant even after like an hour. So I'm very pleased with this palette. I couldn't recommend it more, especially as a makeup artist. You have all different textures and your base neutral colours. If you love a neutral palette, get this one. It really is amazing. Smooth colours, pigment is amazing. Not too pigmented, still blendable. I'd highly recommend this palette, and I'm very excited to use it more. And you know, people will think, well, there's only certain shades you can use. You can only use certain things. There's so much creativity in that palette, honestly. You can do a lot with it, I promise. I've used literally the orange shade as my blush today. It goes a long way, so I'd highly recommend this palette. But that is it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this review and it's been helpful if you've been interested in this palette. I hope I've convinced you to buy it, because you should definitely. If you'd like to see more reviews on any palettes, please let me know down below. Or reviews on anything, please let me know and I will try and sort that out for you. And if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to like and subscribe. From now on, remember guys, I'm posting every Wednesday and Sunday 8:30 PM. I don't post on a Friday anymore just because the video ratings didn't really go as high. So yeah, I've made that decision. So please be sure not to miss any of them videos. But that is it for today. I just want to say one big last thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye guys.
I live inside my own world of make